The humanitarian situation in Ukraine getting worse by the hour as Russia's destruction continues. Nick Pampantonis is live in Deltona to give us perspective from the front lines of the evacuation effort. And Nick, Central Floridians without a strong connection to the country are also getting involved any way they can, right?
The actions are coming in all sizes. Deltona holding a prayer vigil here tonight for anybody that has been impacted by this war. And just a few miles from here, a team is coordinating new evacuations by the hour. The national anthem of Ukraine ringing out in Deltona City Hall before.
There are no words to describe the pain that has been inflicted upon the people of Ukraine.
Prayer upon prayer for peace.
That people no longer die from bombs, tanks, and other weapons of terror. We pray, hear us, Lord.
Explosions show the growing stalemate between armies as the war in the Eastern European country grinds into its fourth week. Less visible, the growing amounts of hunger, thirst, and disease among civilians caught between them.
I just got a call right before this interview that there's 42 children in an orphanage that need a list of about 50 medications, and they have no food.
For 20 years, Shawn Sullivan and his organization, Mission 823, helped Ukraine's most needy. Instead of one family at a time, it's now thousands every week. Those are just the ones his bus drivers can get to. He regularly speaks to people trapped in Russian-controlled cities and villages.
To put them in a line or put them in a queue is just heartbreaking. It's excruciating, but you have to do that in order to help who you can.
His 18-hour days and the donations continuing to pour in are working toward a major shipment about to be sent to help. More than 30,000 water filters to help people drink, hundreds of military-grade trauma kits, and 2 ambulances. He's also expanding his team.
This went from nothing to a lot very, very quickly, and a lot of people that were in the space that weren't, for the most part, were ready for it.
Grant Brigden's company specializes in war zone logistics. They're now helping to move children and life-saving supplies.
If you're not operating in a specific sphere for 24 to 48 hours, you get back and it's completely different.
The worst for Ukrainians living outside of Ukraine is watching the horrors of war.
The people in Deltona may not be on the front lines, but the prayers help. They keep the horrors in the spotlight and the aid flowing east, as well as lifting spirits near and far.
Slava Ukraine!
Slava Ukraine!
I asked Sullivan what he needs most right now. His answer first was obvious: donations to help him continue these evacuations. But the second one they gave is, if you don't have the money or you've already donated, help share their group's message, help share the other groups that are also doing this work. Sharing it widens the audience that they can reach, which helps them sustain these efforts for the long haul. Live in Deltona, Nick Pampantonis, WFTV Tonight.